Eldar nije odgovorio na konkretna pitanja i dodatne zahteve redakcije, nijedan niti se javljao na naše pozive. Iako smo poslali linkove sa naslovima tabloida koji su zloupotrebili njegove izjave, do objavljivanja ove vesti odgovor nismo dobili. A u nastavku dnevnika porodice. Zašto su mladenovčani protestovali u dvorištu srednje tehničke škole? Pre toga o policijskoj akciji u Novošću. Posle pomenute šetnje povodom 10 meseci od pada nadstrešnice u Novom Sadu, u istom gradu sinoć brutalna akcija policije. Na dostupnim videosnimcima vidi se kako policija juri građane u blizini novosadskog DIP-a. MUP tvrdi da je policija blagovremeno i profesionalno reagovala prema većoj grupi od oko 280 lica koja se ciljano okuplja sa namerom da nasilno uđe u prostorije fakulteta. Deo okupljenih bio je maskiran, na tokom događaja upućivane su
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football.
Oh, smashing header!
And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
When you think great defenders, you've got to think Cannavaro.
Yeah, well, they don't come much better or bigger in stature. His qualities are obvious, but his winning mentality and cool temperament are all part of a first-class package.
It's everything you want. Roberto Carlos, and the cross comes in. Keeper's, he's having a go! Hits off target and by quite a way.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Beckenbauer for Xavi Alonso. Otto. Beckenbauer. Gabriel. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
Vieira. For Bale. And it's Davids. And it's been played through. Beckenbauer. And it's Messi. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Stade de Reims clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Otto. Mohamed Salah.
This is the time you need that pace.
Vieira. And it's Ronaldinho. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Out towards the flank. Rummenigge. That's been slipped through. It's Neymar! Oh, surely that deserved better.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
Otto. For Messi. Otto. And it's Messi. Rummenigge. Now it's Bale. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Hakimi. Plays a sharp little ball here. Nicely weighted ball. He has found the way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Pinches it off him. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he cuts out the supply. Hakimi. Chiesa. Chiesa will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Neymar. Beckenbauer kept his eye on it, and he's there. Otto. Gabriel. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Villa. Nesta wins the duel this time. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Cannavaro. Beckenbauer. Gabriel. Gabriel is very much of the non-shell pass school of defending. Now it's Neymar. And it's Ronaldinho. Knocks it into space. Roberto Carlos. And it's played in here. Beckenbauer deals with that comfortably.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rummenigge. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Odo. Pass somewhat off target. Rummenigge. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Chiesa looking to run onto it. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Davids. Passing is crisp and sharp. Bale. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. And this could be the final action of the first half. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Cross into the... He rises! Goes to finish! The captain delivers!
Well, this skipper probably feels the obligation more than most to deliver goal.
And we've reached half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Barcelona are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Barcelona definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
It is a corner, good chance. Corner number 2 then.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's a sharp pass.
Bale really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And that is exemplary defending.
Some inspired work that. It's good that someone knew exactly what they were doing.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Messi. Barcelona are still that goal to the good. Messi. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. No, that's been intercepted. Barcelona leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. Now who's going to be first to this? Rummenigge. That's really not... Neymar! Messi.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Mohamed Salah tries making a foray down the right. Tries a shot! It's a goal! They are right back in business.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Rose grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Davids. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Beckenbauer. More and more pressure on the ball here. Now, can they get him away? Beckenbauer gets over and intercepts. He's on it, can he get away? And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. So, a double change here, and both changes are offensive.
It's a bold move. The manager's made his intentions pretty clear. He's going for this.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Not the most accurate pass. Hakimi. Xavi Alonso. Gabriel. And it's De Bruyne. Now De Bruyne. Chiesa. Chiesa! Goal! Goal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Rose take the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net.
That could spell trouble. It's a pretty loose pass. De Bruyne. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. And it's Salah. Now it's Mohamed Salah.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Hakimi, the man synonymous with solidity. Oh, that pass isn't the best. It's a good... And he shoots! Really well taken goal. Dying minutes, and we're all square again. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Played up towards the front line. And time is up. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end. Neymar taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Barcelona can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.